John Madden, a legend, passing away at the age of 85.
Oh, so sad.
This breaks the hearts of everyone in the sports world.
Yeah.
Madden was an icon. He was a legend. He was beloved, a great human being, a great head coach, and the greatest color commentator in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, and for some of y'all's younger generation that maybe didn't see him as a coach or broadcaster, just his video games are so iconic. Everybody, every year,
It's
Madden.
the football game.
Yeah. So it's amazing, and it sucks that he's gone.
Absolutely, man. I'll never forget him growing up, listening to him call games. Some of those iconic football moments, man. He was just such an awesome person.
He's great.
And I think we all know what needs to be done next year on the cover of Madden. It needs to be John Madden.
No doubt.
So, rest in peace to John Madden. All right. To week 16.
Yes.
It's in the books. My Chicago Bears, we got away with a victory.
Yeah.
Securing a 2-point conversion to seal it. That was incredible to get that win in Seattle.
Yeah, that was a tough one. It was a snow game, too.
Yeah, it was.
That was fun to watch.
Not like your Cowboys game. That was not fun to watch.
Well, fun for me.
That was horrible. It was one of the worst primetime games I've ever seen.
Dude, we had over 40 points at halftime. That was a complete domination, team win. We needed that because everybody was like, when are your Cowboys going to come back? We're back.
All right, so now we're going to shout out our top 10 performers from week number 16.
Yes.
All right, you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Number 1 is KMN14 with 15 points correct.
Ooh, only got one game on that.
Number 2 is White Goodman with also 15 games correct. Number 3 is ESPN 45712313551, and then it just keeps going. I can't even see the end of it.
Yeah.
Well, you got 14 games correct. All right, number 4 is Big B's Picks with 14 picks correct. And number 5 is Shannon with 14.
Good shit. And in 6th place, we have C Money, 445, with 14 correct also. And then...
You!
Me! Yes!
All right, Sean's in the top 10.
I'll take it. I'm 7th place there. 8th place is Kemp's AUS Green Bucks. Aussie. I'm guessing Aussie. AUS.
Okay.
Aussie. Okay.
Gotcha.
8th place, sorry, Rocha ENT Pit. Rocha again?
Rocha ENT. Rocha Ent? Rocha Ent.
Like...
Rocha Ent with 14 picks correct.
Yeah. And then 10th place is Marcus J86.
Okay.
There you go, guys.
All right. I also got 14 picks correct. Outside the top 10, I didn't put my total points for the Monday Night Score.
You could have been right there.
Damn it.
Could have been in there with me.
But all right, congratulations to you guys. That's awesome. Now let's go with the overall top 10 for the season. Number 1 is ESPN fan 47325696. Number 2 is TTV Ashton. Number 3 is Matthew Go SU. Number 4 is TCB Duffy. Number 5 is Cowboys Region.
Nice. 6th place is Jack Siegenhagen. 7th place is Puppet Master at Work. 8th place is Mofo Cartel. Mofo. 9th place is
Rocha. Rocha got into the top 10?
Also there, son of a bitch.
All right, okay, Rocha.
We see you. 10th place is Enver Cargill Iguana. That's it.
We got iguanas making picks.
We got Iguana. Yeah.
All right,
Good
so
job, guys.
2 of our mods are in the top 10 overall. Mofo and Rocha. Good shit, guys.
Even though I think Rocha cheated.
All right. I think Rocha is doing a really good job this year with the picks, and I'm really happy for him. Happy for him. Yes.
Oh.
All right. So that's overall for the season. Congratulations to you guys. But now we're going into week 17. Are you guys ready?
Oh my! Usually this is our last pick'em of the year.
Yeah, usually.
But
all right, everybody, get ready. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you for everybody watching on the live premiere and on the replay.
Yes.
But let's get ready for Daaa Picks.
Let's go.
Started right here on There is no Thursday Night Football.
Well, good. Thursday Night Football's been kind of trash lately.
Thank God. We start off on Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
We have the Buffalo Bills hosting the Atlanta Falcons. Bills coming off of a win.
Great
and
win.
The Falcons squeaking by the Detroit Lions.
That's barely.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about here at Buffalo Bills. That was a great win against the New England Patriots. It was a statement win. I mean, the defense was looking fantastic. Josh Allen was incredible, throwing through the air, 3 touchdowns, got 64 yards on the ground.
He needs to keep doing that.
Bills here at home in the cold, they're going to take care of business.
Yeah, they're 14.5 games point spread. Yeah, give me the Bills.
Now, Atlanta, thank you for getting Kyle Pitts finally involved last week. Over 100 yards receiving. Keep that going. But you're not getting it.
He's probably going to have 2 receptions for 10 yards this week. Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
Now let's move on to Chicago, where the Bears are facing off against the New York Giants.
Yes.
Ooh, here we are, New York.
And this is a big one.
Here we are, Giants fans. Here we meet yet again. This year, neither one of our organizations did too well. You guys are very happy about that with us sucking because the more we suck, the more we lose, the better draft pick you're going to get. And you're going to get a pretty good one. So, you know what? I think it was a fair trade still because we got Justin Fields out of it. And we loved what we saw from him this year. And we're excited about his future. Okay?
Yes.
So, fair deal. Now, to this game. Giants, last week. I mean, you had Mike Glenn. He shit the bed. And then Jake Fromm had to come in there.
Didn't look any better.
Saquon Barkley, tough break, man. He's probably not even going to play for the rest of the season. I would imagine they should just shut him down.
There's no point at this point.
Exactly.
What are you gaining out of this?
Now, for the Chicago Bears, if Justin Fields cannot play, I would expect Nick Foles to take the start again. Yeah. And Nick Foles didn't look too bad last week against Seattle. Yeah, he was making some pretty damn good plays. And then I liked how David Montgomery got things done, man. He was looking fantastic as well. Khalil Herbert had a touchdown.
Loved it.
So we'll see. We're getting some guys off of the COVID list. Allen Robinson, even though he's off the list, I'm not sure if he's going to be playing this game because he lost 10 pounds while being out. So
shit.
He's right now, he's trying to like just feel normal at this point. So I don't know if he's going to play this game.
Damn, I hit him hard, huh?
But nonetheless, the New York Giants are just not very good. I mean, I know we're not that great either. We only have one more win than you guys, but we look a lot better on both ends of the ball right now. So give me the Chicago Bears to get this win over the Giants.
Yeah, I'm going your Bears as well, just because mainly Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn, Pro Bowler, baby. Let's go.
He deserves it, man, and he's going to feast. I don't care who's that quarterback for the Giants.
For the Giants, I'm not trying to like trash talk much here, but it's going to be hard for you guys to even score more than 10 points against us, maybe. So, and if Justin Fields is playing, I think we win by a pretty good margin.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, so. There you go, Giants fans. Going with the Chicago Bears.
Now, Giants.
Cincinnati hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And, oh, boy, this is a really good game.
This is.
Bengals looked incredible last week against Baltimore.
Beautiful. I
mean, Joe Burrow, he went out there. He dropped 4 touchdowns. Oof. Hundreds of yards.
I think 525? Fourth most in NFL history?
Everybody was clicking, man. And they were like, yo, you shouldn't have run up the score like that. And I love how Joe Burrow was like, hey, look, they did the same thing to us last year, and I don't give a shit. This is professional football. This is the NFL.
Yep.
Basically saying, stop us.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. Dude.
I love that swag.
You gotta close out games and put them on them.
That's the right mentality.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's the kind of mentality you need when you're going to go into a game like this against the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's true, man. Kansas City Chiefs, they've been rolling.
Absolutely.
And they are the number one team in the AFC.
Now, looking at this game, this is going to be very interesting. I expect the Chiefs to be getting some of these guys back, like Travis Kelce.
Kelce should be back. He barely didn't make a comeback from COVID last week. Mm-hmm. So let's see how he feels and how he looks when he comes back.
Absolutely. Pringle looked fantastic for the Chiefs last week.
God, they could not fucking tackle Steelers. Jesus.
Continuing to be a big story for the Chiefs. Their defense is playing fantastic.
It is.
And I'm also going to give a huge shout out to their offensive line. Remember how in the beginning, the first half of the season, the defense looked like trash and the offensive line looked like trash.
It's true.
Now, both of these things are strengths of theirs.
It
and
is.
A big reason why they're winning all these games. Patrick Mahomes, remember when he threw that touchdown to Pringle and then he pointed at the offensive line saying, you guys are just acknowledging how great they're playing right now.
And that's what they're going to need. Giving them time in the pocket, let the plays develop. It's great.
So, who you got?
Oh, this one's a tough one. Bengals could definitely use this win to solidify their spot in the playoffs. They definitely need to show that they can compete with the big boys. Not trying to take anything away from the Bengals. They've been playing great, but their last 2 wins did come off of Denver, who's not a good team.
Baltimore, who had so many guys out.
And they were rocking with their their backup, you know?
Third string quarterback.
Josh Johnson. So, but surprisingly, I am actually going with an upset here with the Bengals.
Going with the Bengals.
Call me crazy, but I feel like this is one of those games the Chiefs are riding high. They're due for a trap game. They're due for one of those games. And none other could it be on the road against a Bengals team, a young team that's thirsty, hungry. Give me the Bengals pull off an upset.
And you know what? I could see that happening. Cincinnati Bengals, I love their swagger right now. I love how they're playing. Joe Mixon's looking incredible. So, yeah, that could absolutely happen here at home in the jungle.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be going with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think right now they're probably the hottest and best team in football. How they're clicking offensively, defensively, and the offensive line's playing amazing, giving Patrick Mahomes all the time in the world. And when you give him somebody like him all the time in the world, he's going to make plays. I mean, he didn't have Kelsey. He didn't Tyreek Hill.
That's true.
2 receptions?
He didn't really do much, yeah.
2 receptions.
Coming off of COVID.
And still, he was picking guys apart because that's what happens.
That's true.
When your offensive line protects you. So I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs to get a road win right here. But I can see the Bengals winning for sure.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's one of those trap games.
All right, now let's head out to Nashville, Tennessee, where the Titans host the Dolphins. And this is a very interesting game because the Miami Dolphins have been rolling lately.
7 straight.
See, and now they come here on the road. Who do you have?
Oh, hey, I got to give props to the Titans. They pulled off the dub last week on Thursday Night Football, so they've had a little extra time to prepare.
Yes.
They beat the Niners.
Yes.
Props to them. They came back in that.
Yep.
But this is where I think it ends. I'm going to pick the Dolphins because the Dolphins are on a roll. Their defense is playing great. And you know what? Their offense, they kind of methodically move down the field. There's not a big play. They get the ball to their playmakers. Waddle, Gesicki, Duke Johnson's been playing great. So this is a team that just moves the ball consistently, runs the ball, and plays smart football and lets their defense play. Give me the Dolphins to pull off this dub and go 8 straight.
He did it. Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. He picked against the Tennessee Titans.
I did.
Oh, my good Lord.
I know.
Wow. I'm also going to be going with the Dolphins, man. Fins up in the chat. I'm loving how they're playing right now. Tua's not the greatest quarterback in the world by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
But I love how he gets his guys involved. Jalen Waddle, this dude is looking fantastic.
Love Waddle, man.
So, yeah, give me the Dolphins to get a road win here.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
I know. It's crazy.
To the Indianapolis Colts and Raiders game. This is going to be an emotional one for all Raiders fans, past, present, players, everybody. Yeah. A heavy heart in this game because of the passing of John Madden. But they're going to be on the road against the Colts, who are just also looking like one of the best teams in football.
Yeah. But today, Carson Wentz, he's on COVID.
Yes.
Now, with their new rules changing, he might be able to make a comeback.
Could.
I think they actually did change it to possibly 5 days. You saw the notification yesterday,
right.
6. Now they're possibly changing it to 5.
Right.
So he could make a comeback, depending as long as he doesn't have a fever, they said.
Yeah. So who are you going with?
Even without Carson Wentz, I'm still going to go Colts.
Because the strength of them is the ground.
Exactly.
Game with John Taylor and the defense.
Yeah. So even if they go with Sam Ehlinger, or there's rumors they might go after Phillip Rivers to see if he wants to play. But even without either just Sam Ehlinger, I think they'll be able to run the ball and control the clock.
Raiders, man, I so badly want you guys to win this game.
I
will be rooting for the Raiders. No disrespect to the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
But because of the passing of John Madden and how much he meant to the game of football.
Yeah.
And the Raiders are a big part of this and the history of football. I want this to be a Raiders dub.
I would love it.
But I'm going to pick the Indianapolis Colts.
It's tough.
I just want to say the Raiders, but
I know. I would love.
Our hearts are with you.
Yeah.
Our hearts are with you guys.
Come on, Raiders.
Okay. Now moving on to New England. The Patriots hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Look, New England dropping a loss against the Buffalo Bills.
That's 2 straight.
And to the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
So Mac Jones, he threw a couple interceptions last week and everything. Jacksonville Jaguars, they lost James Robinson.
Oh my God, Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's painful.
Horrible. There's nothing really here that I like about Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm even seeing on Twitter that UCF Jaguar and all Jaguars fans are changing their profile picture to a clown.
Yeah.
That's a thing going on right now.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I'm going to go with New England to not lose 3 games in a row again and then make that a 3 losing streak against Jacksonville. No.
Yeah.
They're going to win.
See, I picked the Patriots to win last week. It didn't happen. Bills, congrats. But I cannot. If Bill Belichick loses 3 straight, I can't remember the last time he's lost 3 straight like that.
I'm afraid of the world.
Yeah. Last year, I'm not going to count last year because last year they had so many people out. I'm not going to consider that season. But, yeah, Bill Belichick won't let them lose 3 straight.
Yes.
And it's Jacksonville.
Yeah. To MetLife, the Jets hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, I'm going Tampa.
Nothing to talk about, Tampa, even without their playmakers.
Anyone going with the goddamn Jets?
Sheesh.
Nah, ain't no one going with the goddamn Jets.
Ain't nobody.
All right, we're going with Tampa Bay. Okay.
That was a quick one.
To Washington, the football team hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles put a stomping to Mike Glennon and Jake Fromm and the New York Giants and the Washington football team. They took an ass whooping to your Dallas Cowboys.
We bitch slapped them.
What do you got in this game?
Oh, this is a huge game because if the Eagles win and I think some other things happen, they could clinch the playoffs.
They're above 500 right now. They're an 8-win team.
Yeah.
Who would have thought this, back in early November?
That's crazy. Now, I will say this is sad. Miles Sanders, broken hand.
Yeah, that's sucking.
I hate to see it, but Jalen Hurts playing great. Goddard, they still have a lot of weapons there. Devontae Smith. I'm going to go Eagles, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is a close game.
This could be a really close game with how Washington plays.
Yeah.
But I will be going with the Eagles as well. I'm feeling that this team is, catching hot and they're getting some breaks their way.
Yeah.
With the exception of what happened to Miles Sanders. This could be a playoff team.
It could be.
All right.
They could clinch it this week.
So we're going to go with that. Moving on to Baltimore, where they're hosting the Los Angeles Rams. Yes. Rams coming off of a win against the Minnesota Vikings, but, man, Matthew Stafford threw 3 interceptions in that game.
Yeah. It was only a 1-score game, which is a typical Viking game. So that
Baltimore
Stafford,
Ravens.
Are we going to get, man?
I know. I think we're going to get good Stafford, though, this week.
Should.
I will be going with the Los Angeles Rams. Now, the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson. Is he going to play? If not, Huntley, he should be coming back from COVID list, so he should get the start if Lamar Jackson cannot play.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, give me the Los Angeles Rams, and the big reason of that is the defense and because of Cooper Kupp.
Oh, where's my cup? Cooper, yeah. Cooper Kupp is on a pace, man. He could possibly break all the records.
Baltimore, they just look like a hot mess right now. I mean, they don't have much weapons offensively, really. Mm-hmm. I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about. Give me the Rams. Too many injuries for Baltimore.
Yep. Okay, moving on to the Los Angeles Chargers, who lost to the Texans.
What the fuck?
In the biggest what the fuck upset of the year?
I have no words for it.
Rex Burkhead destroyed you, Chargers.
That's the biggest issue with the Chargers. If you have a good running game, if you have anybody that's capable of running the ball, you can demolish them.
If they have legs.
Yeah.
Okay? Because Rex Burkhead, he went off, man. And you can't say, we didn't have Eckler. Well, Justin Jackson did incredible.
He played amazing.
He had 64 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns and, 98 yards receiving?
Yep.
He had an Eckler-type game.
He did. So there's no excuses for that. Something's got to change on that defense. I don't know what, but
now this is a divisional game
rough.
Against the Denver Broncos, and there's not much that I really do like about Denver right now, and I'm going to be going with the Chargers, but it's a divisional game. It's in Los Angeles. I'm going to go with the Chargers, but man, I kind of feel kind of iffy about it. Because who the hell is this team right now?
Because the thing is, with Denver, they do have a good running game.
Both these teams have lost 2 straight.
Yeah. God,
you better redeem yourselves. You have to redeem yourselves right now.
If they want to have any chance to make the playoffs, I'm going to go Chargers. Like you said, don't feel good about it because Denver can run the ball down your throat. Hopefully, I don't know, man. I don't know who's going to be good. Drew Lock's still trash. Right. But yeah, give me Chargers.
Okay. Now to San Francisco. The 49ers hosting the Houston Texans coming off of a huge upset win. Can they do it again? Well, for the 49ers... Right now, Jimmy G, the starting quarterback, is dealing with a fractured bone in his right throwing thumb.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to be seeing Trey Lance starting under center.
Yeah, time for Trey.
Now, no way in hell I'm going to pick the Texans again. I'm sorry, Houston Texans fans, but I think San Francisco with how well they've been playing lately.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with San Francisco to get this dub. And with Trey Lance playing, this could be a really good game for him to start against a team like the Houston Texans.
This is probably the best case scenario for him.
Yes. In case they need him to be under center going into the playoffs and stuff.
Exactly. I'll pick the Niners to win this. Can't pick the Texans.
I'm just never gonna just pick the Texans.
Could they keep it close though? With Trey Lance, maybe. But the Niners should still dominate this game.
Yeah.
But
okay. Moving on to Dallas, the Cowboys hosting the Arizona Cardinals. Talk about a big matchup right here.
Let's go.
11-4 Cowboys, 10-5 Arizona Cardinals. What do you got?
My Cowboys are still nipping at the heels of the Packers right now.
They are.
First seed. They were this close. Baker, why do you have to be so bad?
You guys, that would have been a great Christmas gift for the both of us to see the Packers lose on Christmas.
It's so close. They actually kept it close, and I thought they were going to pull it off. But no, you know what? My Cowboys coming off that. I don't want to even say game.
D-Law, the pick six.
How to describe that game though? It's not even a game. It was a massacre. Yeah. 11 picks for Trayvon Diggs. Micah got another sack. Like you said, D-Law pick. We pump block, touchdown. We literally dominated every aspect of the game, and that's what you want to see going late into the season. And you know what? Who hasn't been clicking on all aspects? Cardinals. They have not been looking the same.
They lost 3 straight.
Yeah. They went from pretty much a lock and number 1 in the power rankings, possibly number 1 seed, and now they are kind of collapsing.
Those people on social media calling them the Fraudnals, they're really loud right now.
They are loving it.
They feel justified right now.
Yes. Now I know they don't have D-Hop. That's really tough, and you can see the difference in that offense without D-Hop there.
Yep.
But I'm going to go my Cowboys to win this game. At home, we're a different animal. We're scoring over 30 points a game at home. So I think we can win this. The last 3 games for them, they haven't cracked more than 23. They had 12, and was that 16? I think we'll win. I was hoping this would be a great game. Kyler Murray coming back to Texas and Dallas, his hometown. But I think my Cowboys take care of business.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys as well. I mean, they're just too good on both ends of the field right now, whereas the Cardinals are showing me no consistency over the past really month.
Yeah.
So they got that win over Chicago back on the around my birthday on the 5th.
Oh yeah. That's right.
So yeah, they haven't been showing me any consistency really. So I'm gonna go with the Dallas Cowboys, who have been showing me consistency. The Arlington Massacre. That's what I'm gonna call it. The Arlington Massacre.
Arlen Massacre, baby.
The Arlington Massacre. Let that forever seep into your brains, Washington football fans. I know I'll never forget that. When people ask me, what was the worst game you ever streamed? Football-wise, that one.
The Arlington Massacre. And you know what? I hope our defense comes out and balls. We got to contain Kyler Murray in that pocket. And I think we can.
All right, so we're going with the Dallas Cowboys. Moving on to the New Orleans Saints hosting the Carolina Panthers.
Ugh.
Yikes, this game is awful. This game is truly awful.
This is terrible.
I mean, Ian Book, having him on primetime.
I don't know why they didn't put Blake Bortles in there. I swear to God, we better not see Ian Book for the rest of the year.
My goodness. This game is absolute trash.
Yeah.
Who are you going with? Saints?
Sadly, I'm going Saints because even though how bad New Orleans looked, at least they have a good defense. Panthers are just hot garbage themselves. They haven't won in over a month. I trust the Saints defense more than I trust the Panthers whole team. So give me the Saints.
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints too. Carolina, you guys are down bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Cam is back to his trash self.
To another team that's coming off of a really bad loss. The Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. They lost to my Chicago Bears. You guys thought you were going to take that one. I'm not talking shit to Seahawks fans in general. No. Just the ones that gave me shit. Who said that we had zero chance. Those are the ones I'm specifically talking to. To the rest of you guys, hey, that was an incredible game that came down towards the end. And I can't believe we actually won it. I can't believe Nagy had the ball sack to actually go for a 2-point conversion, go for the win.
That was awesome.
And then we got it.
Holy shit.
And you guys played defense well on that play, too.
Yeah.
That was just a great catch by Bird.
There's nothing you can do about that one.
But the Seahawks are hosting the Detroit Lions right here. Who do you have?
God. Hopefully we have Jared Goff back from COVID for this game.
Should.
They should have him back. I'm going Seattle. I don't feel good about it. I know it's Detroit, but Detroit's been competing with a lot of people lately.
Yeah.
And they even beat Arizona, which was a shocker.
Right.
Even without Jared Goff, they barely lost to the Falcons.
Right.
So I'm gonna go Seattle, but I don't feel confident in it because they still can't get DK going.
I know. He had that one play against us, and that was it, really.
Yeah.
Last week.
I'm gonna go like 2 catches. That's it. Period.
I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks as well in this one.
Can y'all get y'all shit together? Jesus, Seattle.
Now to primetime Sunday Night Football. We have the Green Bay Cheeseheads hosting the Purple People Fucker Minnesota Vikings. This is one where I really want Minnesota to win. Spoil Green Bay seeding. It will work out great for you and your Dallas Cowboys to have the number 1 overall pick, right? Number 1 overall pick seeding.
Seeding. I want the playoffs to come through Dallas, please.
But are you gonna pick the Minnesota Vikings though?
I want to so bad. Now I'll tell you this: it's gonna be a close game. Vikings always keep it close, but I am gonna go pick Packers.
You pick the Packers?
I don't want to though.
Packers.
I want to pick the Vikings.
Packers.
Like my heart wants to wants the Vikings to win, but it's the Packers and the Vikings. I just don't trust them.
Tell me why I wanna go Minnesota. I mean Green Bay. They should have dominated Baltimore. They didn't.
Nope.
They should have dominated Cleveland. They didn't.
Mm-hmm. See, this is the thing. Last time they lost was against Vikings. So, do you think the Vikings can sweep them?
No. No way. I'm going Green Bay.
I'd love for the Vikings to sweep, though.
That would be hilarious, but I'm going to go Green Bay.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I picked the Vikings to beat them last time. They didn't let me down, but this time I don't think it happened. Fuck.
All right, Minnesota. I don't do this much, but I'm going to go for you guys. When you guys play the Packers, I'm going to go for y'all. All right?
Skull.
I'm going to root for y'all, but I'm going to pick the Green Bay Packers. All right, but get that dope, Vikings. Moving on to Monday Night Football. Pittsburgh hosting the Cleveland Browns. Yikes.
I feel like Pittsburgh's done. I think Big Ben's done. This team looks just trash.
It does. It does. What you got?
I'm going to go Cleveland. I'll go ahead and state it right now.
Cleveland?
They almost pulled off the upset against Green Bay last week if it wasn't for Baker throwing, 4?
Yes.
4 interceptions? Please get Kareem Hunt back. Their running game was going. They were killing Green Bay. I think they could do the same thing against Pittsburgh. I know it's on the road, but Pittsburgh just looks like a hot mess. I'm going Cleveland.
Control the time of possession.
Yeah.
Play your defense. Ground and pound.
Oh.
Take care of this dub. Let's go Brownies, baby.
Myles Garrett, feasting.
Let's go Brownies.
Come on.
But there you have it. Those are our Week 17 picks. Remember, there is one more week left in the NFL season. All right?
It's crazy.
Now, before we leave you guys, we want to talk about the new year coming up.
Yes.
It's gonna be a brand new year. 2022 is upon us.
Ready for this new year.
If you guys want to, let us know any New Year's resolutions or goals that you might have for the upcoming year.
And what plans maybe or traditions that you maybe even do on New Year's? I know you and Babe.
Yeah. So me and my girlfriend, what we're going to be doing for New Year's Eve is what we traditionally do. We just hang out, me and her. We get some alcoholic beverages. Mm-hmm. We order some pizza or something like that. Get some snacks.
Some bop?
And some bop. Yeah, maybe some bop. Brick oven pizza. And watch Twilight Zone. Marathon Twilight Zone. Rod Serling's Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going to do Christmas Eve. I mean, not Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve. Any New Year's resolutions?
Jesus.
I have one.
What's yours?
As you guys know, I just recently had a birthday, right? I am creeping towards that big 40 eventually. It's going to happen soon. What I got to start doing is start taking care of myself health-wise a lot better. Start taking care of myself. It needs to be a more serious priority for me. I'm going to try to do that a little bit more. Yeah. You know, I did quit smoking, years ago now. Like, what was it, 2020?
Yeah, I think it was...
right when the pandemic started.
Yeah, it was right before we went to San Francisco, right?
Yeah. So I quit smoking cigarettes then, and now I just got to cut back on so many of my nasty habits of how I eat and drink and stuff.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. That's definitely got to be something I want to do. I want to lose some more weight and I did cut down on a lot of beer, as y'all probably have noticed. I still have beers every now and then, but I've cut back a lot. I bought a lot of workout equipment, or I got a bench and I got some workout stuff. I just got to commit to it. And sometimes that's the hardest thing, is committing to it.
I want to get back to playing basketball, too.
Oh, you already know I'm down for that.
I want to round up the old guys, the old fellers that we used to play basketball with. Some of these guys I've known since 2003.
I know, before you met me.
Run up these old fuckers, see if they're still able to walk, and start playing ball every once in a while. Maybe a night or two a week.
I'm completely down for that, Josh. We need to get out there and start running around again.
Anyway, we hope you guys have a happy and safe New Year's.
Seriously, guys.
Enjoy yourselves. Let us know what you guys are planning on doing. And we'll see you into the new year. Y'all take it easy. Bye-bye. Giants fans, we're coming for you guys. We're coming for you.
Please, Vikings win.
Yes. Bye-bye.